Sagittarius. Oh, yeah, it depends on who the card chooses, leaving emotional bruises. Yeah, and when the truth comes out, I know these suckers are clueless. So better watch your mouth because she really do this. And no need to speak because she know what the news is.
Hello, Cross Watcher, and welcome to Sexy Tarot. Cross Watcher, this will be your edition of Sexy Tarot's Cross Watcher's Dream. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified when I go live. Cross Watcher, as a friendly reminder, we all have male and female energies within us. Although you see genders on the cards, keep in mind their energies. Cross Watcher, as I'm progressing through the reading, if you find the energy resonates more with the Sagittarius, feel free to swap the energies. Energies are fluid. Cross Watcher, as I'm progressing through the reading, if you find the reading does not resonate with you at all, then this is not your Cross Watcher's dream. If you are here cross watching for a Sagittarius, you are in the right place. You are in the right place. I pray you all are well. Thank you for joining me. The first thing I'm going to do is get you 6 messages from the Sagittarius to you. Spirit, what does Sagittarius want to tell the Cross Watcher? What does Sagittarius want to tell the Cross Watcher, Spirit? What does Sagittarius want to... Okay. I need more time to figure this out. I need more time to figure this out. So it seems like there's something that's plaguing the Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be about love. It could be finances. It could be anything. But there's something that Sagittarius is pondering upon. See? I'm focused on my career over love right now. I don't know why I was forced to say that, but that's what I was feeling. I was feeling like it wasn't really that, it's you. Spirit, what does Sagittarius want to tell the Cross Watcher? What does Sagittarius want to tell the Cross Watcher? The Sagittarius is on their financial grind. I'm ready to open up to you. I'm ready to open up to you. It's something that the Sagittarius wants to tell you. They want to open up to you. I feel like they want to express their emotions to you. I know it's hard, but please be patient with me. I know it's hard. Okay. I know it's hard, but please be patient with me. I feel like the Sagittarius, because they're working so hard to get their finances or their career in order, they may not be spending a lot of time with you or talking with you as much as they usually do, and they just require your patience. Spirit, may I have 4 more messages from Sagittarius to the Cross Watcher. May I have 4. I am a better person because of you. I am a better person because of you. Sag feels like that you like their world up. I really love to see the blue cards because this is the higher vibration portion of a person versus the pink cards, which are lower vibrational. Okay, so the Sage also wants to tell you, you challenge me in ways that make me grow. You challenge me in ways that make me grow. Just trust me. That's what the card says. All right. Oh, that was on the bottom. No, I pulled that. And at the bottom of the deck, it says, I'm in a dark place right now. I'm in a dark place right now. I'm in a dark place right now. So I feel like this is connected to Sage trying to figure their financial and career out. I feel like they're just trying to get their money in order. I'm sorry for leaving you hanging. I'm sorry for leaving you hanging. So the Sage could have made you some promises, but due to their intent focus on their financial endeavors, They might have had to break plans with you. Spirit may have one more card from Sagittarius to the cross watcher. May have one more card, Spirit, from Sagittarius to the cross watcher. I feel safe confiding in you. So cross watcher, you're not an issue at all for the Sag. The Sag loves you. They look forward to talking to you. They want to confide in you. You make them want to be better for you, right? So with that being said, the Sag feels like there's some things as far as their practical lifestyle that they want to bring into alignment so that the two of you can move forward in a productive partnership. I feel your presence every day. I feel your presence every day. I feel like the Sag is saying, look, cross watcher, you know, I think of you in moments that you least suspect. I feel like the Sag is in love with you. So I'm going to leave these cards flipped up in case I need to refer to them during the course of the reading. Let's see what's going on with the Sag. So let me get you the information you're here to receive on the crack. Some of you are Cancers with the Chariot card. But see, this is the Sagittarius building with this Three of Pentacles, collaborating, networking, trying to get their finances in order. They may be working on a team or on multiple projects. However, they're not there yet because the Pentacles are gray. But be not ill-advised with the Chariot being here. Again, some of you are Cancers. The Sagittarius is determined to move forward confidently. The Sag is on the right path. One good shuffle for the Sagittarius. Spirit, what does Sagittarius want to tell the cross watcher? What does Sagittarius want to tell the cross watcher? Cross watcher, in the recent past, the Sagittarius experienced the High Priestess. Very intuitive. In the current situation, the Sagittarius is experiencing the Star. They're walking in their purpose. What's on a Sag mind, cross watcher, when it comes to you is the Queen of Wands. Highly attracted to you. Highly attracted to you. Determined to come get your ass too. How the Sagittarius views you, the Page of Cups. This is like a new beginning for the Sag. How the Sag feels about you is the Hierophant. They see commitment with you. How the Sag see you and them moving forward is Temperance. Sag is in their power. Being able to talk about things, compromise, negotiate, an equal give and take, a back and forth communication where emotions are expressed in a reciprocal fashion. What's in the hidden energies for you in the Sag is the Four of Pentacles. And I think that's them holding on to you. Spirit's advice to you, cross watcher, when dealing with the Sag is the Knight of Cups. And I'm just always let the Sag know how much you love them. And this is the potential outcome. Cross watcher, the reason you're viewing this reading today is the Devil. The Devil. Some of you are Capricorns. So I don't feel like this is a bad devil, right? I feel like this is temptation. This is eroticism. I feel like this is like, yo, I don't want to let you go. I dig you. I feel you. We chain together. Yeah, and with this Hierophant being out here, I smell a contractual agreement, like a commitment. If the two of you are already in a commitment, the Sag could feel like, you know, look, I want to get married to you. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Pentacles. You have the Queen of Pentacles. And you have the Knight of Swords. So the King of Pentacles, some of you are Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energies. Others of you are Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energies. So cross watcher, you ready to take action. You like, look, Sag, I need you to hurry the hell up. You know, I feel like you working on your stability too. I do. I feel like cross watcher, you and the Sag on the same page. Like you going after your money and they're going after their money. I feel like you being very wise and practical. I feel like you're stable and you have everything you need. I feel like the Sag is trying to get on the same page with you. I feel like y'all could have had a conversation. It could have been an argument about money. It could have been an argument about practicality. However, I also see you taking action towards your stability and your financial independence. Cross watcher. In the recent past, the Sagittarius experienced the high priestess, Some of your Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energies. I feel like the Sagittarius in the recent past was using their intuition. They weren't saying much. It was like they were getting these intuitive downloads about what it is they had to do, what it is they wanted to do. You could have felt like the Sagittarius was quite an enigma during this time because they were quieter than normal. They could have seemed like they were in a pensive state of mind. You could have thought they were being secretive, but that's not what I'm feeling. I'm just feeling like the Sag is in touch with their higher self. Spirit. Why did Sagittarius experience the high priestess in the recent past? Why did Sagittarius... Yeah, see? At the bottom of the deck, you have patience. That is the card of Sagittarius. You have letter. And you have challenges. So cross watcher, I feel like, so listen, I got several cross watchers for Sag. Some of y'all the Sag X. And some of y'all are the Sag's current love interest. So I feel like there were some obstacles and challenges that you and the Sag experienced in the recent past. I feel like that you was trying to be patient and wait till the Sag reached out to you, okay, because you wanted to talk to the Sag. And it was like you understood that the Sag was going through something, so you were willing to accept this delay regarding this communication. Well, in the recent past, the Sag was having money issues with money. Their finances were unbalanced, and it was hindering this romantic connection. So they didn't want to tell you that. I don't know if it was out of embarrassment or what, but what the Sag didn't tell you is that in the recent past, they were experiencing some financial issues. So let's see what these unbalanced finances are about for the Sag in the recent past. Spirit, in the recent past, Sag was experiencing, and I don't like unbalanced because I feel like the word is imbalance, meaning I am. Spirit, in the recent past, Sag is experiencing some imbalanced finances. And it was hindering this romantic partnership, but the Sag wasn't telling the cross watcher about it. Tell me about this for the cross watcher. At the bottom of the deck, you have reflection, you have intuition, and you have consciousness. And cross watcher, what you telling me is I'm aware of this. Intuitively, based off of my past experiences with the Sag, I knew that something was up. I get it. So you kind of understood, and that's why you were willing to accept the delays. I feel like you didn't want to pry, and you wanted to give the Sagittarius their space to do what it is they had to do for their life, their practical life. Well, cross watcher, in the recent past, the Sag they were passionate about this, okay? They were passionate about their finances. They weren't telling you, hey, listen, cross watcher, this is why, I'm kind of quiet. This is what I'm not discussing with you. They wanted to put this energy, this passion into working on their finances. And they were just listening to their intuition. But I feel like they didn't want to discuss this with you. Not because they were hiding it, but more or less like they just wanted to do what needed to be done. Spirit, in the recent past, Sag was passionate about their money. They weren't telling the cross watcher what they weren't telling the cross watcher about these financial issues that they were facing. Can you tell the cross watcher about this for Sagittarius in the recent past? At the bottom of the deck, you have good news, you have waiting game, and you have passion. And what you telling me is, look, sexy, I don't give a damn. I'm passionate about the Sagittarius. The sex is great. Y'all got a real active sex life, and you willing to wait, because anytime you talk to the Sag, they make you feel good. They come in on a high vibration and good news, right? So you like, all right, yeah, sexy, the Sag, I understand they doing their thing, and it's a little delay when we communicate, but when they do reach out, boom. All right, I feel you. Well, in the recent past, the Sagittarius had this mountain. They had these obstacles and challenges to overcome, okay? And this was the result of the possible delays due to their finances. And in the recent past, there was some patience needed, because the Sag was trying to persevere and get through these financial challenges, all right? So it seems like you understood exactly what was going on, but you didn't want to say anything, but you were patient, very empathetic and understanding, cross watcher. Spirit, in the recent past, Sag had these obstacles. Okay, Spirit, that's a lot. Yeah, the Sag could have felt like it took a long time, and they kept running in circles regarding their finances. Tell me about mountain in the recent past for Sagittarius, Spirit. At the bottom of the deck, you have the male energy, you have the cross, and you have the crossroads. And cross watcher, what you telling me is that you have clarity. You know this is a spiritual connection between you and the Sagittarius. However, you are a little confused when it comes to the finances, right? You feel like this is a new love, and you also feel like you want to make a logical decision. A decision is best for you, right? So you want to make you want to make a decision to work on this, to change things with the Sag, because you do love the Sag. They are your true love. Yeah, and again, you want to send them a message. You want to have sex. Yeah, your ass want to have sex. All right, whatever. Cross watching in the recent past, as I previously stated, it was a lot of pain, and the Sag felt like they kept running in circles. It was something they wanted to manifest, but it was like unstable, whatever it is they were trying to get through. It was like really a rocky time, okay? So let me get you some more information about this. Spirit, in the recent past, Sagittarius had these obstacles and challenges. These obstacles and challenges were financial in nature, and it was causing the Sag some pain. Can you tell the cross watcher about this? Tell the cross watcher about these financial obstacles that was causing Sag pain. Tell me about this. At the bottom of the deck, you have spring. You have Sour Patch, and you have Love Sick. And what you telling me, cross watchers, like, yeah, the Sag seemed a little void. They seemed a little empty and heartbroken. They were like hot and cold, on and off, when it came to planting new seeds and new beginnings with you. Or you could have felt this way about the Sag, right? Well, the reason the Sag felt this way is because the finances were a big problem for the Sag. It was painful, because the Sag feels like that you make them feel like a dream. Being with you is on cloud nine. It's bliss, it's happiness. Sag feels all these fireworks and passion and intimacy when they with you, and they want to spoil you. They want to take care of you. They want to make sure you're comfortable. So this is why their finances were a problem for them. Cross watcher, currently the Sag is experiencing the star. Some of you are in Aquarius, but the Sag is healing. And what the Sag is doing right now is trying to look at their destiny, get to their life purpose. But they are healing right now. But guess what? Currently, the Sag is confident that they can fix this. They know what it is they need to do. They reflected on the past. You know, they said their affirmations, their prayers and visualizations, and they're confident currently that they can heal the situation. The Sagittarius currently is out in public doing their thing. It's like the phoenix that rose from the ashes. Okay, the Sag was being oppressed, but it's the second chance here. Okay, the Sag right now is they coming to the end of their despair. Okay. So what was lost is being filmed by the Sag. They purpose. Sag so in the recent past they was like struggling financially and shit. But right now the Sag on the come up. They want to come up. Let me be the one to tell you. Spirit, currently Sag is confident they can fix this. They like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Your Sag is making a decision. Whatever they doing, they working in the public or for the public or out in the public. Tell me about this for the cross watcher. At the bottom of the deck, you have happy home. You have battle and perfect match. And you like, look, sexy, yeah, me and the Sag, you know, we complete each other. We a perfect match. But however, we not on the same page when it comes to home life. Something in a home we not on the same page about. Okay, but you do feel like overall that y'all match. Now please keep in mind, this does not have to be romantic. This is just love. Okay, so I like to tell people this. For some of you to say it's your relative, your roommate, something like that. Well, currently the Sag is healing things. They are on what was lost. They're finding it. They're no longer in despair. They made a decision. Whatever this decision is, they have to do with the public, because the Sag is repairing and rebuilding right now. Okay, I feel like this is still talking about their finances. They are repairing and rebuilding. You know, they had to, and I really feel like this is still finances. So when you see mental mind games and manipulation, I feel like the Sagittarius was moving money here, moving money there, you know, just manipulating their finances, manipulating their schedule in order to repair and rebuild. And why do I say that? Because right after that is growth, because the Sag is leveling up and expanding right now. You following me, cross watcher? I got you. I got you. So let me read these cards to you and go off my intuition, because I don't want you reading them word for word and you going somewhere else with it, because that's not what I'm feeling. Because remember, in the beginning, the Sag told you they need more time to figure this out, and they was in a dark place, and they ready to open up to you because they want to be a better person for you, because you challenge them in ways that make them grow, and they feel safe confiding in you. And it was something about their finances that they were focused on career. Okay, now what the Sag thinks of you, the Sag thinks you're very sexy, highly intuitive, a go-getter. They think you just, listen, the Sag feel like you walk in the room and everybody notices you. Some of you are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but Sagittarius is highly attracted to you. The Sagittarius thinks that, you know, you single. They think you single, and they think, you know what, I'm going to let this flow with the cross watcher, because you know what, they available to pursue. I'm going to see where this go. The Sag, again, is what they think, you know, they like, damn, they thinking like, I got to get my finances in order, because they were that mountain. Remember the mountain and the finances over here? These are different decks. Mountain, money, okay, because I want you to be here with me. Sag is saying, look, I think this cross watcher is single and available. Pursue. I want to let it flow with the cross watcher. They so sexy to me, sexy. This is what Sag is saying about you. But you know, I got financial issues. This is the obstacle, and I want to shift this. I want to close these financial burdens out so I can get with the cross watcher, get on a level. Spirit, Sagittarius thinks the cross watcher is so sexy. Sagittarius wants to let it flow with the cross watcher. They want to pursue the cross watcher. Sagittarius thinking they got to get their money right. Tell me about it. Bam, bam, bam. At the bottom of the deck, you have Spotlight, You have sparks and sugar cool. And cross watcher, what you telling me is like, look, sexy, when it comes to this chemistry with the Sag and, you know, the attention, you know, I give the Sag, you know, I kind of try to make them feel better. Because superficial expression is not all that it's cracked up to be. I feel like you be trying to make the Sagittarius feel better. So you be like giving them a lot of attention to make them feel loved and wanted. I don't think you don't feel this way. I think you go a little overboard. That's on my lip. I think you go a little overboard just to make the Sag feel comfortable. Because I don't feel any like ill intentions or anything. It's almost like, you know, your person had a hard day at work and they come in, you like, baby, you looking good today. And maybe they ain't looking bad, they ain't looking that good. You just want to make them smile, right? I feel like you doing something like that, cross watcher. Well, with controlling here, the Sag is trying to, they like real overprotective of you, or they could think you overprotective. And they want to heal this, recover, because they recovering from, the Sagittarius think you healing from somebody that was trying to control you, okay? And that's why it's no progress. It's frozen. And plus them finances, something with them finances. So you might have told the Sag, like, I don't want to be in a relationship right now. Let's just see where this go. And this is what they think of you, because whoever you previously was very controlling, and they think you still healing from this. So you don't really want to jump into anything right now. And again, I could be reading for several cross watchers here. Cross watcher, how the Sagittarius views you. How the Sagittarius views you is the Page of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. The Sagittarius views you as a fresh start. They view you as expressing your emotions. The Sagittarius also views you as not wanting them to get away, or they don't want you to get away. So the Sagittarius also views you as wanting to change the fact with will or luck that y'all don't see each other that much. So they view you as wanting to change that, because with ghosts and will or luck, they like, look, the Sag view you as saying, look, we don't spend enough time together. Or you could be saying this to the, or the Sag could be saying this to you. We don't spend enough time together. But I feel like the Sag view you as saying, look, Sag, we don't spend enough time together. I hardly see you. I need this to change with the will of love. And what's interesting is two bridges here, right? This is so interesting to me, because they're different decks, right? So the Sag views you as wanting to manifest y'all going into a certain direction. And this direction is another phase of love, like stepping it up, right? And transition, need to find common ground to bridge the gap. So when you tell the Sag, look, Sag, I feel I want you to make more time for us and change this, because we don't see each other enough. The Sag views you as like, all right, yeah, this is another phase. We want to transition, and we going to find a common ground, and we going to bridge the gap in this connection and spend more time together, right? I think this is cute. Y'all able to talk to one another, come to a mutual agreement on a common ground. And your understanding of each other's issues. The Sag is understanding that you had a controlling connection in the past, and you're understanding that the Sag might have some financial issues. I mean, what more can someone ask for? Spirit. The Sag view the cross watcher as wanting to meet them on a common ground. Tell me about this. Yup. At the bottom of the deck, you have music melodies. You have summer and celebration. And what you telling me is sexy, because we don't spend a lot of time together. You know, I want good times and celebrations with the Sag. I want to get together with the Sag. I feel like we had this harmonious connection. And I'm optimistic about this. The Sag bring these warm, positive vibes. So yeah, I want to change things and spend more time with the Sag and bridge the gap. I get it, cross watcher. Well, the Sag view y'all as wanting to bridge the gap, because maybe y'all want to go on a vacation to relax. But what I really feel here is the Sag views you as, you know, getting away from them if this don't change. getting away from them if it becomes a boring routine. Okay, view you, because remember the Page of Cups is they don't want you to slip away. And they view you as like rolling, going to lead them if this pattern keep going, and you know, and it gets boring if this is if it becomes a routine. So that's why y'all want to bridge the gap, you know. So they view you like, I don't want the cross watcher to get away from me. How the Sag feels about you, how the Sag feels about you is the Hierophant. The Hierophant. Some of you are Tauruses. The Sag feels like that, you know, you want to confess something to them, or they want to confess something to you. Okay, so the Sag feels like you're structured, you're organized, that you are a leader. The Sag feels like you are commitment material. However, the Sag feels like you're comfortable with running things with control. I don't think they feel like you controlling them. I think because of let me back up and slow down. I feel like when the Sag thinks of you, there was something in your past or the past connection that person was controlling. So the Sag feels like you like structure and organization, and that you're comfortable controlling or running things. And I think they cool with that, because it's like the Sag feels like you the star, you know what I mean? That you they wish fulfillment. The Sag feels like that, you know, that they really attracted to you. Okay, the Sag feels like you're very stable, and you're very healing to them and to those around you, that you're independent. Some of you work for the government, but the Sag feels like you quite popular, and you know how to run things on your own, right? Because the Tower in Lenormand is an independent, stable structure. So the Sag feel like, look, the cross watcher, they got this. So I'm going to let them do them. So they like that. They like that. They like to see you in your power. How the Sag sees you and them moving forward is with temperance. Temperance. They see y'all moving forward at the right time, within the right speed. They see y'all moving forward as compromising, negotiating, having back and forth communication about how y'all can heal things, but being very patient with it, because y'all letting it flow, right? And the Sag sees y'all moving forward as successful in this partnership, successful in this love. The Sag has no doubts about this. The Sag also sees y'all moving forward as strategizing as to how not to repeat patterns in the past or from the past. So I feel like that when it comes to whatever you went through in the past, and whatever Sag went through in the past, because this is 14 and this is 14, I feel like there's a strategy about how to deal with the past or past traumas. And I think y'all talk about these type of things. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. I just feel like it's an equal exchange. Spirit, moving forward, Sag and the cross watcher, it looks like the Sag's like, look, I want love with the cross watcher. I love the cross watcher. They want a successful connection. However, it looks like moving forward, they want to guard what happened in the past. At the bottom of the deck, you have blocked ascension. You have worst nightmare and self-love. And you like, yeah, sexy, that past was a piece of work. That past did some shit to me. It was my worst nightmare. And the past person, I couldn't grow with them. I had to do me and focus on me. So whoever you were with cross-watching in the recent past or before the Sag, or maybe you and the Sag been together a while, right? And maybe the way they were in the past, you ain't like it. And maybe y'all strategizing as how to not repeat these patterns. Well, moving forward, the Sag is like, look, you are a gem. Some of you are Gemini. The Sag is like, look, no one compares to you. You're unique. The Sag feels like that, you know, you soothe their soul through music. So I don't know if y'all have a favorite song, but they feel like you're unique, or maybe you have this unique taste in music. Let me put it that way. And they feel like moving forward that, you know, so this is what I'm hearing. So in the past, maybe somebody was inconsiderate, wasn't listening, always thought they was right. And I see now y'all becoming more harmonious and on the same page, because y'all realizing like, nobody compared to you. So I don't know so I'm feeling this for some of you that been with the Sag a long time. If this is a newer connection, y'all don't want to repeat patterns of old that you've experienced with other connections. If you and the Sag been together a long time, then y'all are discussing how maybe you were ignored, or the Sag was ignored in the recent past when it came to bringing this connection to a mutual agreement, because temperance is here. Okay, so I feel like y'all getting on the same page. What's in the hidden energies that you know the Sag see coming is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. It's like somebody is holding back or wanting to hold on. Okay, so it's holding on. There's an ex-partner of either you or the Sag that's going to cause some disruption. And they don't want to let go of either you or the Sag. So that's in your hidden energies. And it's going to be sad news about this love. Somebody going to come in and bring some talk about, you know what, I miss you. This the ex. It's either your ex or the Sag ex. I miss you. I don't want to let you go. I love you. And it's going to be disappointing that this ex is coming in out of nowhere, causing this disruption and y'all flow going good because they want to hold on to you or either the Sag. So that's in the hidden energies that neither of you see coming, just so you know. So be prepared for this. It's like an inconvenient truth. You know what I'm saying? Spirit, and the hidden energies with the cross watcher nor the Sag see coming is this ex coming out the clear blue, wanting to hold on to the Sag or wanting to hold on to the cross watcher, expressing this inconvenient truth that they still in love. Tell me about it. At the bottom of the deck, you have blocked ascension, you have worst nightmare, and turning over new leaf. And what you telling me, cross watcher, is might be your ex. Okay, it might be your ex coming in that was your worst nightmare that you couldn't get nowhere with, and then they talking about I'm different. I'm different. They want to turn over a new leaf or improve their attitude. Or you telling me this is Sag's ex that came in talking this nonsense. Well, I just want you to know this is coming and it's in the hidden energy, so you ain't see this yet. Well, this communication is going to cause some painful feelings and tears of sadness, or this person coming in with some painful feelings and tears of sadness. And they either want you or the Sag to reevaluate this connection because they feel like, you know, that either you or the Sag completed them, that y'all was a perfect match. So I don't know who this ex is coming in, this blast from the past, but I don't think y'all gonna let this affect y'all. Spirit's advice to you, cross watcher, when dealing with the Sag is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Spirit's advice to you is to continue to express your love, continue to communicate with the Sag, continue to face things head on. Spirit's advice to you is like, stop keeping things to yourself, stop keeping secrets, stop trying to gain knowledge about things that don't matter. So maybe this ex intrigues you. Why are they here? Was you seeing? No, don't do that. Spirit's advice to you is, you know, don't abandon your higher power. Don't abandon your intuition. That's their advice to you. Continue to work on that. Don't let it die. Okay? Continue to listen to your intuition and your higher power. All right? Spirit, your advice is the cross watcher is to always express their love to the Sagittarius and don't get newsy. That's what I'm hearing. Don't get newsy. And you want the cross watcher to align with their higher self, and don't ever stop doing it. Tell me about it. At the bottom of the deck, you have red string of fate. You have enlightenment and traveling. Spirit is saying that, listen, you and the Sag are going to travel together long distances. Y'all going to meet new people. Y'all going to experience this new places. You two are going to have a spiritual bond that can't be broken. Look, 2 spiritual cards. You're going to be enlightened to the spiritual awakening, this revelation. And the spiritual awakening and revelation is that you and the Sag has a spiritual bond that can't be broken. So certain things will bring emotional distance between, these things will bring emotional distance between you and the Sag. So, you know, see your connection with the Sag for what it is, and don't let these toxic thoughts seep into the connection. Because Crosswatcher, I feel like you have an ability to let these thoughts come upon you that aren't true about the Sag, and you start to think the worst about the Sag, and that's not true. And so this X coming in from the hidden energies might be to test your faith in relation to the connection with the Sag, but this isn't the Sag's fault. Crosswatcher, Spirit is saying, if you continue to express your love, and if you don't be too newsy, just how it's coming to me, and if you stay in touch with your higher self, then you will not get ignored on purpose, because the Sag might ignore you on purpose. You start doing stuff like this. If you continue to express your love and not get too newsy and trust the connection, then you will not experience a worst nightmare, and you will not experience blockage in this connection. Now, if you do be the type, if you are the type to probe and weigh the Sag down, because Sagittarius are adventurers of the zodiac, they require a level of freedom because they're very fiery. If you do start to control the Sag, you get a little too newsy and don't allow them the space to do what it is they need to do, because I'm telling you, this Sagittarius is feeling you. They will ignore you on purpose, and it will be your worst nightmare, and you will find that it's no growth. Crosswatcher, the potential outcome for you and the Sag is the Tower. The Tower. Some of you are Aries and Scorpios. The potential outcome for you and the Sag is this shake-up, this breakup, this shocking and all moment. There might be a big blow-up. And I feel like it's connected to these hidden energies of this X. And something's going to be revealed. And what's going to be revealed is that, look, I want the stress to go away. I want the stress to leave. Like, this is a lot of anxiety. Like, I feel like y'all gonna fight over this. And what's interesting is 2 cards of toxicity here. Because I feel like what's gonna present this challenge is this toxic person coming in from the past. This these toxic thoughts that's gonna restrict and bind you and the Sag from moving forward, okay? So remember, these are future energies, so you can prevent this, especially if you're watching this reading, Crosswatcher. It don't have to go down like this. Spirit, the potential outcome is this stress is going to cause a fight, and somebody going to be like, you know what, I just want to let this go. They going to find this, I feel like it's this X, very challenging and toxic. Tell me about this for the Crosswatcher. Oh, it looks like y'all won't get over it. At the bottom of the deck, you had battle, rainbow, and reflection. After you evaluate this and reflect on this and think about this, when it comes to you and Sag being on 2 different pages, you're going to realize that, you know what, it ain't worth it. And the bad vibes are going to clear up. So where once this connection may have been put on 2 different pages based off of what happened with this blast from the past, this X resurfacing, you know, ghost of Christmas past and shit, you gonna think about it like, why am I letting it, I had a good connection, why am I letting this invade my space? And then what's going to happen is the 2 of you are going to invest in one another, and there's going to be stability. It's going to be practicality. It's like y'all going to realize that the 2 of you are a wise investment in one another. The 2 of you are going to celebrate, have good times together, get-togethers. The 2 of you are going to get to this warm space where you're feeling positive. So I feel like there's a little glitch in the matrix. But overall, you know, I feel like that this toxicity is not going to hold you down, restrict, or bind you. And again, don't go probing, because this ex is, whoever this ex is, they just trying to put some poison in your stew. I feel like this ex know either you or the Sage moved on, and I just get this thing where they just coming out of nowhere. So let me get you some advice for this reading, Crosswatcher. Spirit, what advice do you have for the Crosswatcher when dealing with the Sage? But again, don't let toxic behaviors like over drinking, partying too much, gambling, because Crosswatcher, I feel like you have a vice. I do. I feel like you have a vice of some sort. Maybe you're a little controlling. There's a vice you have, and whatever that vice is, if the Sage starts to feel oppressed, I just want to let you know, because the Sage in love with you. Spirit, what advice do you have for the Crosswatcher when dealing with Sage? Spirit, what advice do you have for the Crosswatcher when dealing with the Sage? What advice do you have for the Crosswatcher when dealing with the Sage? Thank you. Spirit, what advice do you have for the Crosswatcher when dealing with the Sage? What advice do you have for the Crosswatcher when dealing with the Sage? What advice do you have for, thank you. I love it. Crosswatcher, Spirit is saying, look for a sign, look for a sign. How are you and the Sage interacting with one another? How does the Sage treat you? You know, because Spirit is saying with Twin Flame that this is a divine counterpart connection, and let your friends help you. So you and the Sage could have started out as friends, or maybe you had mutual friends, or maybe that, you know, your friends are helping you to see another perspective about you and the Sage's connection, especially in relation to this devil energy. Crosswatcher, Spirit is saying communicate clearly. Communicate clearly. One thing Sagittarius loves is clear communication. And you're going to need to communicate about them being unavailable. This person is unavailable to give you all you deserve. So Spirit is like, if you start to feel like things are going to the left and that you feel like Sag is becoming unavailable, or certain things start to seep into your thoughts where you feel like you're not being treated correctly, Spirit is like, all you got to do is communicate clearly, because the Sag is worth waiting for. This is divine timing is at work in here, because remember, we saw the Wheel of Fortune and we saw Temperance. That's about divine timing. Spirit is like, you can resolve anything you want to resolve with the Sagittarius by simply communicating. Crosswatcher, Spirit is saying it's no need to worry. It's no need to worry, because with the chemistry card, the attraction you feel is mutual. The Sag feels the same intensity and the same attraction that you do. And Spirit is saying it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. Because I feel like that, and whoever you dealt with previously, you got some traumas and triggers there, right? But there are no red flags here for the Sagittarius. Spirit is saying it's up to you now. You can behave immature. You can behave immaturely, okay? It's up to you. You can behave immaturely, or let your childhood issues come back and haunt you, and you will regret it. You will regret it. Okay? So I'm just here to let you know that you and the Sag, you're on the same page. They love you. And just be mindful, Crosswatcher. Just be mindful of your vices. Crosswatcher, Crosswatcher, Crosswatcher. If you were here cross-watching for a Sagittarius, you were in the right place. You were in the right place. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, Crosswatcher, if you would like to be notified the next time I go live or upload a video. Peace, Crosswatcher. You and the Sag going to be just fine.
Oh, yeah, it depends on who the card chooses, leaving emotional bruises, yeah. and when the truth comes out, I know these suckers are clueless. So better watch your mouth because she really do this. And no need to speak because you know what the news